guys, John Booter here. So today I'm going to be showing you how well it works playing a game on the Raspberry Pi 4B, which is running Ubuntu 20.04. So the game is going to be called Minetest. So here's just a quick view of the actual Raspberry Pi and everything that's hooked up to it. So it's a micro HDMI for the video, which I just have an HDMI adapter plugging into the Elgato game capture. And I got a keyboard and a mouse just wired, hooked up there. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and, so I've been having this issue where it kind of just gets dark and then it has just blotches around where the cursor is and has been. I don't know if it's probably a software issue, drivers or something, but not too big of a deal. So yeah, let's go ahead and launch Minetest, which is like, I guess it's Minecraft inspired. I'm not really a big Minecraft person. I don't know how to play it too well, but what am I supposed to do here? Do I have to select a world? What? Join game. Oh, there's some other people's games on here. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to do that. So this one has 33 out of 50. Choose a name. What? John. Connect. Okay. I guess it's connecting to a Minetest server. I can't really go full screen mode. So a bit about the setup. To get it to work, I had to use the official Raspberry Pi Imager tool. I tried using Win32 Disk Imager. It didn't really work too well, but the official one did, and it's the Ubuntu 20.04 Server Edition. And then we had to install the Ubuntu desktop environment. The Ubuntu is what we tried first. It didn't work, so we just went ahead and formatted and rebuilt the micro SD card from the image, and then we tried the Ubuntu and it worked fine. So there's a game called what's it called? Super Tux Racer, I think, something. Super Tux Kart. What is it called? Let me go see. Oh, now I'm frozen up. Okay. Yep, I seem to have frozen my Pi. So let me go ahead and power cycle it over here. Off. So what it looks like when it boots up, by the way. Cool little rainbow screen, colors, gradients. And just all of your status of the boot process. Kind of neat. For information's sake, although I am a fan of Apple for laptops, and I like how it just kind of shows that, and the little progress bar, the Apple logo in the progress bar, and the fact that it goes much faster. Although on a fast computer, I'm sure Linux would load pretty fast. I can't compare a Apple laptop that starts at $1,000 to $35 single board computer, which the Raspberry Pi is. But anyway, so wow, it went by pretty quick. I couldn't even tell what the IP address was. I was just gonna look at it and say it for oops and giggles. But okay, so here's the normal Ubuntu purple splash screen showing your users. So I set the password to Raspberry on this one, kind of in the same vein as the Raspbian and Raspbian Lite software, the default. And the Ubuntu just sets the default to Ubuntu, then you can change it. Alright, so I have the blotches again. Oh, now it's purple. Okay, there we go. Cool. So yeah, it's booted up. I think Minetest is not really going to work on here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a little quick demo of the LibreOffice Writer and then kind of show what other software it comes in. So it does take a little while to load up. You have to be patient. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here. Hello world. And yeah, this is just pretty much a Microsoft Word clone. What's this? Table. Yeah, so I think big documents would tax this a bit, especially big spreadsheets or databases. If anything, you'd probably have it run as a database server, in which it would be just command line, just a basic framework and not a GUI. And it might work fine, it might not be the fastest, but it's probably going to get the job done for a database server if you need it to. Here's some of the applications it came with. Eventually, no. So again, it came with the GIMP software for editing pictures, along with some other stuff. Obviously, some terminals. SuperTux card, that's the one I tried. It kind of worked, but only got like 5 frames per second at the most, and it was a little rough. So it does have Firefox, which is also, not the fastest, but it works on YouTube. So I'm just going to go to our project website, Help Water My Plant, as a demo of a web page that'll work. So this is my Son and I's project website here, and it works pretty well. Let's see if anybody left any comments. No, just me, hello world, and George saying, hey daddy. So there's about us, just a little bit of info. So go check it out, guys. helpwatermyplant.com. The button works. You can water this little tomato plant we have. It's all powered by Raspberry Pi Zero W. The info's on there. It's a little out of date. I need to add some of the details of how we actually got this button to work. But yeah, go check that out if you want. So yeah, Ubuntu 20.04 is the server edition with the Ubuntu desktop environment installed. It works, but not really for games. Yeah, not so much for games, but a little bit for productivity. It's probably alright. But, give it a try. If you got a Raspberry Pi sitting around, or just got a lot of time on your hands, go ahead and order one. It's pretty fun. Pretty impressive what all you get for 35 bucks, really. You can go dual monitor on it. It's got the dual micro HDMI ports, and it's got USB high speed 3.0 or 3.1. From what I've heard, you can actually get some pretty good speeds on solid state drives with a USB 3 adapter. Faster, in fact, than the built-in micro SD card slot, which is kind of neat. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Display set. So I guess the new Ubuntu version has like a dark mode that people were talking about. Everybody likes dark modes on their interface. Hey, I do too. However, I don't know if it actually lets you switch to that. So it kind of shows you, but it doesn't really seem to want to let me enable the dark mode. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Background, I guess there's, yeah. Well, comment if I'm doing it wrong, or if there's anything you want me to test out on here, other than 3D games, because I'm not a very patient guy, and I made one lap on that Tux racing thing, and it took a while, and it was really choppy, so not really a fan of 3D gaming on the Raspberry Pi, but that's not what it's built for. You can run arcade games, old NES, Super NES, stuff like that, that kind of generation. You can even put it in your own arcade cabinet if you build it yourself. So anyways, yeah, so there's the Raspberry Pi 4B and Ubuntu, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Alright, bye.